What's up, guys? Today I built this awesome little quarter of a chunk Lego Minecraft build. It is from a snowy taiga village, and it has a wolf minifigure and a villager, as well as a farm. Let's get into it. I started the build off by just building a little base plate with some platform stuff that I can connect stuff on top to. And I just made it like this so I would be able to attach other sections to this build once I do make this and make more of the builds for this series. And now I'm adding tiles on these sections to create the path, and since the path in Minecraft is slightly lower than a normal block, I decided to just go ahead and make this path a whole stud lower, and it will extend almost all the way from one side to the other, and then it will cut across. And then next, I'm laying down these outer areas because all of the blocks will be going on top of it after this point. So I have no need to have to worry about making sure that all of the stuff is a block lower, because this is all going to be a solid 5 studs below it. So then right there, that's tiled off exactly how I need it to be, because everything else on the outside will be raised up a block, because the grass does grow a block higher than the path, and the path just has to sit slightly lower than everything else. And time for a quick tiling time, as I just kind of tile off these little sections right here that I need to be covered in snow, so that way I don't accidentally put something over them. But it is just little sections around the path that are going to be covered in snow that lead to the farm. I made some stairs, and then I also have a cobblestone, or a mossy cobblestone block to put right back in there to add a little bit more texture and detail to the build. So now just struggling to determine how I'm going to get these trapdoors on the side of each of the little pillars for the farm is a little difficult, but I've come up with a build that involves using some weird techniques to be able to get this piece right up in here while still having the side of the build covered like this. So it'll be that, and then I believe whenever I tile it up and stuff, it'll be another tile on top of this, but it'll be something about that height, and then I can just have it like that for the wood that goes around, and then the trapdoor on the side, it does jut out how it's supposed to, and I think it looks pretty nice, but I don't know. I'm just gonna keep playing around, and hopefully I can come to a conclusion on a good build for that. So then adding these little pieces on the side now allows for me to add these to be resembling the trapdoors, and then they just stick on like that. They are a little bit flimsy, but they do stick out and give that nice little texture that I'm looking for. And then inside, I can finally start working on the actual part of the farm where the crops will be. And now I can fill in the crops. And then being able to add like one of the last final details is the little lantern kind of like torch light up right here. And now we can add the minifigures. I have this little like snowy villager from the bakery set, I believe, and he is right here just planting a crop right there, and then the rest of the crops are growing. And then I also have a random wolf just kind of wandering around, as well as a player with a piece of bread and a stone sword. Taking a look at the entire MOC though, you can see the villager up here planting some crops which are just like freshly planted. I have a little flower off to the side here, and then a nice little border of white that goes all the way around. You have the player standing right here, as well as a untamed wolf off to the side. Another little flower here, you can see some mossy cobble holding up that lamppost, and then the nice, trapdoors off to the side, which I did some nice knot techniques to be able to accomplish that. You can see the back of it. It is just like the wood and spruce logs holding up the entire farm. And then all of the crops on that side, which is a ton of those little flower stems. And then some stairs right here, so that way you can walk up. The path is a like whole stud below. And I think it looks pretty nice. The only thing that I would change is having a bit more tiles to actually work with and stuff, because I felt limited with like all the tile situation, especially these dark green tiles that I used for the grass, because I just don't have an excessive amount of those. And then also, like, I would have used a different transparent piece for the water. But overall, I feel like the MOC looks really nice, and I think it's a good start to the series. Thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day.